Hello there, welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Joke Rogers. On the program today, Vice-Chancellor of the Ahmadu Bello University, Professor Ibrahim Garba, confirms that Dino Melaye graduated from his institution. The Kwara State Governor insists on infrastructure turnaround, flags off a 9-kilometer federal road project. And another 100 beneficiaries receive checks to boost small and medium-scale enterprises in Enugu State. Welcome to the program once again. We begin with Senator Dino Melaye and the Vice-Chancellor of the Ahmadu Bello University, Professor Ibrahim Garba, who have appeared before the Senate Committee on Ethics over allegations that the senator did not graduate from the institution. Senator Melaye told the committee that he's a graduate of the Ahmadu Bello University, although he's yet to collect his certificate from the institution. He says he intends to collect the document when he visits the institution on Friday. However, the University Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Garba, told the committee that from the records, Dino Melaye graduated with a third-class degree. In the meantime, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has indicted Senate President Bukola Saraki and some of his aides in the alleged laundering of up to 3.5 billion naira from the Paris Club loan refund. A source at the EFCC told Channels Television that the report, which was compiled by detectives in the Anti-Graft Agency, followed months of investigation and was submitted to the President on March 10, 2017, days before the Senate rejected Ibrahim Magu's nomination again as the EFCC chairman. Meanwhile, the Special Advisor to the Senate President on Media and Publicity, Yusuf Olaninyonu, has denied any payment from the Paris Club refund to the Senate President. In a press statement, Mr. Olaninyonu described as untrue the report purportedly from the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, where he made several allegations against the Senate President as it concerns the payment of the Paris Club loan refund to the Nigerian Governors Forum. Mr. Olaninyonu stated that the allegations are not new, as the EFCC itself came out to deny the report, as it then said it had nothing to indict the Senate President on, as investigations were still ongoing at the time. The judges of the Federal High Court in Lagos did not sit to hear cases pending in the court today, and that's because all Federal High Court judges across the country are set to be away in Abuja attending a one-day conference organized by the Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria, AMCON. One of the cases affected is that involving a former governor of Oyo State, Senator Rashidi Ladoja. When our correspondent arrived at the court this morning, only a few lawyers and litigants were seen in the court premises trying to get new dates for their cases. Most of the judges are, however, expected to be at their duty post tomorrow. In the meantime, appellate court judges will hold their own training tomorrow. The former Oyo State Governor, Rashidi Ladoja, is standing trial alongside his former Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Wahid Akombi, on allegations of defrauding the state to the tune of 4.7 billion naira. The two were arraigned last December by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on an 8-count charge before Justice Mohammed Idris. They had pleaded not guilty to the charges, and a second prosecution witness was to have taken this witness box in continuation of his testimony against the two men. The people of Ogoja will shortly get justice for the crime that was committed in the area. This assurance is coming from the Cross River State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Joe Abang, following a food poisoning incident that claimed 2 lives and affected 44 other persons across several communities in the local government area. Justice Abang was speaking to Channels Television in Obosombube, where the unfortunate incident occurred. Reacting to the arrest of a suspect who made confessional statements in police custody, Justice Abang says Governor Ben Ayade had given a directive that the law must also go after other local criminals perpetrating violence in rural areas. A one-time Commissioner of Police, Gabriel Achang, attested to the fact that the suspect is a known criminal in the state and had escaped court charges on 2 other occasions.
A situation like that, every person is presumed innocent until otherwise proven. We hear he's a renegade and a known criminal in the village who had promised the people that he was going to deal with somebody. So the situation that happened led to his arrest because he was already fleeing the village and was caught somewhere in Obudu. For the young man, the investigation is going on. The police are on top of their game, and we are going to get to the root of this matter. So if he is responsible, we are going to find out the reason for this crime, and we shall treat it as such. Because you remember that the governor had promised that we are going to completely eradicate and wipe out any acts of criminality by local vandals. So if he is found to be culpable, we shall do the needful.
A lot of things he has done in this village. They have been able to charge him to court for more than 2 times. How he gets out from there is miraculous. And that is why I want to put my feet on the ground now to see that all the necessary informations the community have about him must be collated and handed over to the DPO. And I will watch the DPO interrogate him to the last point.
Staying with Cross River State, the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees South-South Zone have taken their protests to the streets of Calabar, the state capital, in search of total autonomy for local government councils in Nigeria. Led by its national president, Ibrahim Khalil, the representatives from Bayelsa, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Edo and Delta states took the rally from the Zoo Garden to the State House of Assembly to present a letter stating their demands. They're also demanding the abolition of State Independent Electoral Commission from the Constitution, as well as the conduct of local government elections by INEC.
As you can see, we are on nationwide rally on the demand to strengthen the institutional framework for local government administration in Nigeria, particularly demanding for some useful constitutional reforms to make local government more independent, more functional, in order to deliver on her mandates. As previously manifested, so state houses of assembly as the impediments on the way of real local government as a democratically system of government and full tier of government in Nigeria. And in their own response, they also responded positively.
The Yobe state government says it has recruited 17 Egyptian doctors in various fields of specialty as measures to improve healthcare service delivery for the people in the post-insurgency era. This brings to 97 the number of medical doctors in different areas of specialty currently serving in the state. Addressing newsmen, the Executive Secretary of the Yobe State Hospital Management Board, Dr. Garba Fika, said that 4 major hospitals are also being remodeled to meet the healthcare challenges of the people.
We have 13 hospitals under the control of the Hospital Management Board. That is General Sani Abacha Specialty Hospital, which is the biggest in the state. General Hospital Potiskum, Gashua, Gaidam, Damagum, Fika, Nangere, Bunyadi, Jakusko, Kumaganam, Kanama, Dabchi, and lastly but not the least, Mariam Abacha Mataran and Child Hospital in Damaturu. These are hospitals in Bunyadi and Kanamba were completely vandalized by insurgents, but I'm glad to inform you that contract for the renovation of General Hospital Bunyadi has already been given. I think that of Kanamba, we are just waiting for the security situation to improve before government awards that contract. All our medical students who graduate come back to Yobe State. If I remember, those who graduated from 2013 and thereafter, all of them are coming back. But I wish to announce that plans have reached advanced stage. Inshallah, this year, the General Sani Abacha Special Hostel is going to be accredited for internship. And therefore, the issue of any medical student graduating, let's say within Nigeria, and then escaping somewhere will stop.
When news across Nigeria returns, the Kwara state government insists there will be an infrastructure turnaround very soon. Details in a moment. Do stay with us.